What's going on, everybody? I'm Dr. P and welcome back today for another video. Before we get started though, of course, we gotta send out some more gifts. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. If you want to see more gifts get sent out, make sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Remember, I'm constantly adding some of you guys to send gifts out. The feature has been out for a long time. I don't want to jinx it, but gifting might be permanent in the game at this point. All you've got to do if you want to win a gift is comment your Epic ID below, and I'll add like 10 people every day. So in the item shop right now, we have a couple of really cool skins. We have the Raptor skin. This one's pretty old, but we also have the new female version of the skin, the Velocity skin, which I think looks pretty cool. This skin was foreshadowed by one of the early loading screens for this season. You've also got the Assault Bomber Glider. This one is amazing, if I do say so myself. And also the Party Animal Harvesting tool is back. The Cactus skin, the Prickly Patroller is here, and I think this emote is really funny. The Prickly Pose. This reminds me a lot of the T-pose, except this time they're posing to be like a cactus. Quick note that could potentially affect the storyline, I'm not sure, but look at this. This skin is called Raptor. This skin is called Velocity. Now, when you kind of combine those words, you get Velocity Raptor. Sounds a lot like Velociraptor, which of course was a pretty serious and dangerous dinosaur back in the day. Why do I bring this up? Well, in the Battle Pass, there is a picture of a bone here, and if you dig a little deeper into the Battle Pass at tier 50, there is a dinosaur banner. And as you know from watching yesterday's video, Battle Pass unlockables often have huge implications and are huge foreshadows to what could happen in the storyline. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, starting with Velocity, let's buy it as a gift. Let's scroll down a little bit. Congrats to Chubby's YT on winning the Velocity skin. Go out there and get a win for me, my friend. Next up, let's send out the Assault Bomber Glider. This one is amazing. Let me just tell you right now, this one looks awesome. The Assault Bomber Glider is going to Horror Monster 109. Congrats, man. And there we go. Gift successfully delivered. And finally, we're going to gift out the Prickly Patroller. MickXY, you just won the Prickly Patroller. Huge shout out to you, my friend. Go make good use of it. Really appreciate you guys. If you want to see more gifts sent out, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, and use code PINEAPPLESYT in the item shop. If you want to pick up some sick Dr. P merch, this shirt feels amazing, great material, awesome design. You can go check it out in the description. And if you pick something up, make sure to tweet me a picture and I'll hit you with that follow. Let's not waste another second. Let's just get into it. I gotta say, I'm having a ton of fun with Season 9 so far, and I really hope you guys are too. It's got a couple things wrong with it, but all in all, I think this season is good. In this video, I want to talk a little bit about the future of Fortnite in Season 9, and maybe even moving towards Season 10. It's crazy to even think we're one season away from double-digit seasons. Quick reminder, I'm uploading storyline videos just like this every single day, so make sure you are subscribed to not miss out on anything. And with that said, let's get straight into it, guys. So, number one, there is a new weapon coming to Fortnite Battle Royale in a future update. Hopefully, it'll be very soon, because I'm psyched about this gun. It's called the Tactical Assault Rifle, and as you can see on screen right here, it looks pretty cool. It's got a built-in scope to it. It looks a little bit more like a red dot sight than anything, and I hope it's not a super magnified zoom-in scope, because that's one of the main reasons I never messed around with the thermal scoped AR. Thanks to this tweet by Lucas7Yoshi, we are able to see pretty much what the damage output is going to be like. Apparently the fire rate is 7 per second, which I find to be unbelievably quick, and I'm not sure if that's right, and Lucas even says in the tweet, I think I'm interpreting it right, don't take this as a solid fact. Regardless though, I'm really excited to get another AR in the game, because as it stands right now, the overwhelming best AR in the game is the Scar Assault Rifle. It'll be nice to get a little bit more variety in what you can pick up. In the very beginning of this video, when I was gifting out skins, I brought up the point about the two skins in the item shop right now, Velocity and Raptor, and how when you combine them, it sounds like Velociraptor, let alone the fact that Raptor by itself is a dinosaur. I pointed out that the Battle Pass has icons of a bone and of a dinosaur skull, But I should have added some more on top of that because there are even more references to potentially dinosaurs in Season 9. Also in the Season 9 Battle Pass, you've got this icon, which is an X. Obviously, when you're digging for something, X marks the spot. We found all that out last season. Obviously, that was the Season 8 motto, X marks the spot. You've also got a shovel in the Season 9 Battle Pass that obviously is a clear reference to digging. That, along with the bone and the dinosaur skull, means there are at least 4 references in the Battle Pass to some sort of archaeological digging or dinosaurs, which is really interesting. Also, last season in the dig sites, there were often fossils found which you could assume are dinosaur fossils. 5 seasons ago, way back in Season 4, we had a similar discussion when there was a giant creature footprint found near Greasy Grove. There was so much speculation about dinosaurs being in the game at that point too. If you played back then, I'm sure you'll remember it. But now we're having that exact same conversation. Dinosaurs in Season 9? Let me know your thoughts. Anyway, moving on. What you're looking at now is a picture, a close-up picture of the wrist of the Stratus skin. It's a skin unlockable in the Season 9 Battle Pass. On his wrist, he's got some kind of a monitor or some kind of a display showing what appears to be the outline of the Fortnite map. I've seen a ton of people suggest this could be a hint for the future of the game, and you might say, alright, well how? Let me know, Dr. P. I got you. So if you take a look at his wrist again, take a look at the bottom left-hand corner of the map. If you'll recall, currently on the map, there are 2 islands and sharp edges on the bottom left-hand corner, and this map doesn't reflect those changes. Just for reference, here is what the bottom of the map looks like right now. You can clearly see the spiked edges and the islands, and taking a look again at the wrist, that is definitely not on there. So what could that mean? I've heard a lot of theories and a lot of ideas, mostly from you guys on Twitter and my comment section who have brought it up to me, but the most compelling idea, and the one that I would personally bet on, is the image on Stratus's wrist is reflective of what's to come later in this season. It's not a secret that Polar Peak is supposed to in some way melt, and you would assume the rest of the snow area would too. The whole bottom left-hand corner of the map, as I'm sure you know, is the snow biome. Stratus's wrist might be implying that the entirety of the snow biome is going bye-bye in Season 9. It wouldn't be too far-fetched, considering we have been expecting something to melt in that area for several seasons at this point. Also, we've got places on the map currently like Neo-Tilted, which is undoubtedly producing a lot of pollution and whatnot, as well as the pressure plant and all the lava all over the map that might help contribute to the rising temperatures. This is definitely something to keep an eye out for, because I feel like we could see something big happening over there in the coming weeks and months. Remember, Polar Peak was the only place hit in the volcano event that hasn't had a dramatic change yet. I think it's coming. Even though it wasn't immediately or as soon as Retail and Tilted, I do think its time is coming for a serious revamp. Otherwise, what was the point of hitting Polar Peak? Remember, the volcano was actually made by the prisoner, aka the Fire King, who, back in Season 7, was held captive by the Ice King. The volcano hitting Polar Peak might have been his way at getting back at his former captor. By this point, I'm assuming all of you guys know about the statue in Neo-Tilted that lots of people at this point are assuming or guessing could be the Utopia skin we unlock in 7 or 8 weeks from the challenges. Again, I've seen so many theories about this statue, and one thing is for certain, even if it's not the Utopia skin, it's something meaningful to the season. You can't destroy that statue, and typically when you can't destroy something in the game, it's important because almost everything in the entire game is able to be destroyed except for a few things that matter. I had this point raised to me on Twitter by my boy TTV Drop Clips. He mentioned that the surrounding area of the pool around that statue kind of looks like a rocket, and undeniably it does have a resemblance to a rocket. And of course, when you think of rocket and Fortnite, your mind instantly zooms back to Season 4 when the Visitor launched his rocket and effectively created the start of the Fortnite storyline as we know it. This could mean something, it could not. Truthfully, I don't know, but the thing I do know is that statue is unbelievably important to the storyline, and we should take note of anything we can about it, including what's surrounding it and what shape that pool might be. Remember, back in Season 4, Epic Games said they had the entire Fortnite storyline planned all the way through Season 9. Could this body of water around the statue in some way imply that this storyline could be ending? I highly doubt the storyline could be ending based on how popular the game is, but it is entirely possible that this set of events could come to a conclusion and they could open up another storyline and start something new, and the shape of that pool being a rocket could be paying homage to the start of Fortnite storyline's roots. I really am just excited and ecstatic to learn more and find out more about the season. I feel like there could be some serious secrets involved, and I can't wait to find out. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to never miss out on anything, and I'll catch you in the next video. And until then, take it easy and peace out, my friends.